In this session, I will be discussing about 3D sketches and how you can switch from sketch mode to 3D sketch and how to create the 3D frames and you can do the different controls. So let us create this chair frame and do the sweep operation over the 3D path. So for understanding this, you can start with the line tool and you can work with the XY plane, YZ or ZX or any particular plane. So you can switch by going to tab key and then you can create your basic profile and then you can go to your sweep tool and create it. So I will show you how you can create this one half of the profile. So you start a file from scratch and inside the sketch you can see you have the 3D sketch, and when you want to start by using the line, maybe you need to start with this whatever the dimension you need to give. So once you set your dimension, you can see I am still moving in the XY direction, and then you can move to other directions also. So if you move to other direction, you can press the tab so that you can see my cursor is now changed to XG, YZ, just like that. You can press your escape and you can do your controls, whatever you need to do over this. Maybe one. This you can create over your profile. Maybe this control you can do, so where you can create your 3D profile. So just you use your tab key to switch for the direction and then you can create your profile and just you can sweep it. So what I will do is I will go to the sketch, simple sketch. I don't need 3D sketch. So this I will be putting it here. You can press the tab so that this will be switched and I will go to OK. So now you can simply go to your feature and you can go to your sweep scenario and you can create your required operations which you need to do. Maybe the center line, I can select this and you can go for your path here. So this 3D sketch is a single sketch, so what I will do is I will keep this separate. I will just exit it and I will go for a sketch. I will select this profile and I will make perpendicular to this and I will exit it so that you will be having two separate sketches. So now you can directly go for the sweep, you can go for your profile, you can go for your path and you can update this. So somewhere the profile is very so you can dimension it and maybe one, because the sweep here the radius is very important, so based on that you have to update your profile properly. Now I will try with the sweep. This is the profile and this is my path. I will update it. So in this way you can update this and create it. So you can check with your exercise file which you can take and you can create this type of path by using the principle which I have shown in the 3D sketch. So next we'll move to the profile to be replicated, the grid system and how to use this. So for understanding this, I'll be opening this. So you can directly find this exercise file here, and here you can see the grid system, the 3D grid system leveled here, and based on that you can create your structured grid system. So how to create it, that I will show you. So let us build this grid system from scratch and try to understand how to create this. So what I will do is I will start a file, and I will go to insert, I will go to reference geometry, and here you can see the grid system. And once you get the sketcher here, you can select, I am selecting the top plane, and I am creating my profile which I need for the grid system. So here I will update with the dimension. This I need 20, and this I need 5, so that this will be ready. I'll just go for OK. This you can set the reference leveling, and I'll go for OK. So after creating this, you can exit the grid system, and here you will get the dialog box. So what about the grid system gap? I need 5 mm, and how many numbers you need, that you can select, and the gap also you can alter. Based on that you can get the complete grid system overview here. You can edit it, automatic balloons or 3D sketch split line you can remove, or you can update with the 3D sketch split lines. So these are the split lines which you can see. So based on the grid system you can design your product in different planes. If you need to have the complete alteration, maybe 7, maybe a small example you can see 1, 2, at different height, multiple planes. If you are going to create, this is the best way which can help you in directly creating this at different multiple height. As you can see, independently you have your level control here. Directly you can work and edit your profile there. So these are the quick controls where you can create your 3D sketch. So this is the profile which you have created, and this is the control which you have to do. The grid system after modifying the profile, and you can modify this particular profile anytime. 3D sketch lines, you can see when you select it, you will see the 3D sketch lines. And editing the 3D sketch, just like the 2D profile, also is the same. Next we'll move to the creating curves and how to make the projection curves over the profile, that we'll see. So you can get from the toolbar curves, project curve, or insert curve projected. So these are your curves. So now you can see two sketches are there. So we are going to see sketch on sketch how to project. So you can go to the insert, curve, projected. So here you can see sketch on face or sketch on sketch. So this is the sketch which I am going to project over this. You can see this exactly took its curvature and the shape, and it is projected. And this is a very nice one where you get the combined projection and you got the new shape. So this is basically the sketch on sketch option which you can use, and finally you will get the combined option. Next we will look into the sketch on face option, where you can see the sketch can be projected over the face. So for understanding this, from our exercise folder, I will be opening the particular example file which you can use. So this is the particular sketch which I am going to project. Insert, curve, projected, and you can see sketch on face. So this is the sketch, and this is the face which you are going to select, and you can update it. So you can reverse the projection direction if it is failing, and now you can see this is projected over this face, so that you can work now over this face. Just like that, creating a split line also one of the very important option which you can create the resulting split line through the seal out, and you can see here the curve split line, or you can see curve split line or insert curve split line, any of the option you can use. So we'll be opening the particular file for understanding this concept. So this is the option, split line. So you can see this direction of pull, seal out, projection or intersection, and this is basically face to split, and this is basically your reference which you are going to select, and you can go for OK, and it will create your seal out. You can go to edit, and you can reverse the direction. If it is other than the sphere, you can really find it handy. You can bring the curve toolbar also here, and you can frequently use this. This is the option, split line, maybe the projection. Here you can see you have the sketch, we don't have sketch, so seal out you can use with this plane. Intersection, you need to have a splitting body, face or plane, and this is the body. Here you can see this will result, split all, it will split it. This one part, this is another part. So with respect to plane, you can also split. Resulting split line, and the output, the projections. The split projection is very important, where you can do, and you can take this example. So let us open our exercise file, this. So this is the sketch which you are going to project here. So split line, projections, here you can see the sketch, I have the sketch, the face, over this face we are going to project. You can see the direction, and this is projected over that. Next we'll look into the split line created on both the side and how to create it. So this is one of the very unique option which you can find in SolidWorks. So this is also in the same way, split line, you can select your sketch and you can select your face, and here you can see the seal out, projections and intersection, and in case of your projection you have the single direction and you have the reverse direction also, and you can get the updated projections result here as shown here. So these are some unique options you can get in SolidWorks 2013 which you can use, and just like that you can have the intersection, plane and face to be splitted, and this already I have shown. So this we can use with this example as the intersection. In our first example already we saw that, so let me show again with this example. So you can just go to the intersection, and here you can select your required plane, this plane, and face I am selecting this. So whatever the face you will select, it will split automatically, and you can update this, and now you can see these are the separated profiles which are splitted.